Good evening. This is Randy Carvin, and this is Randy's Rant for the 10th day of March 2020. Got one out there and one like already. Uh, this is the best I've felt since I don't know whether it was a cold that we got along with the flu shot. I mean, flu shot. But this is the best I've felt. Grace is still using the Mucinex and still getting over it. Hello, Joe. Um, I'll just quickly cover. Here's what I did today. I did my patriotic duty. How about you? Uh, Ireland is called off St. Patrick's Day celebration. A whole country is called off St. Patty's Day. How is that? In Washington, Governor Inslee was interviewed by Rachel despite Donnie putting down Washington's Governor Inslee. He's getting things done. Uh, Extra bad day yesterday for the stock market with Russia and Saudis in a price war over oil. Uh, and Trump will not be tested for the coronavirus. And the idiot flew back Matt Gaetz that was in the gas mask on the House floor the other day was in direct contact with Donnie flying back from Florida, where one of his constituents has died of the coronavirus. I bet he doesn't think it's such a joke now that he's having to quarantine himself. And of course, Donnie's above that. We all know why he won't have himself checked for it. If it's a hoax, he can't have himself checked for a hoax. And that would be exactly what he's telling them. It's a hoax. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Beverly. Hello, Sherry. And hello, Dennis. All right. Got some people coming in. Got 5 lights already. That's good. No, it wouldn't play to his advantage. He's told them all it's the Democratic hoax, the whole coronavirus. So now he's got himself in a position he can't admit to being exposed to it because it's in the first place, it's not dangerous. It's going to be very mild if he gets sick at all. Can't help but think about him when he was so worried about Joe Biden that what he did was say that he was young and vigorous. I guess Donnie is young and vigorous again. Damn, dumbass. And how many people, and let's think about it this way. I started thinking about this earlier. What it would mean is he couldn't have his pep rallies. If he can't have his pep rallies, that man would go nuts on Twitter. That'd be the only thing he could do. So he's not about to do that, even if he has to expose people to the coronavirus. He'll just do it. Last night I was watching Don Lemon, 722 reported cases. Now, where are we going to be by next week? 26 deaths in the U.S. And we need action on this. This virus doesn't care about whether you're Republican or you're Democrat. And Donnie takes it as an assault on his reelection. He doesn't talk about health crisis or anything else. It's all about him and his economy. Uh, in the meantime, Italy has shut down its borders to until further notice. This is serious, but he's not going to treat it seriously because he's been wrong all along. He got started 6 weeks late. 6 weeks late. That if he had done anything in the first part of January, we might be in a different position than we're in now. Uh, and why is it that it's now starting to come under control in China? Because they tested so many people, where we still hadn't, I think I had heard, we hadn't tested more than 1,000 people in this country. After they promised they'd have 1 million week before last, they ended up with 75,000, and we don't know who's been tested and who hasn't. Shit. Uh, like I was saying, I feel better than I have in quite a few days. Uh, hello, Emma. Hello, Bonnie. Uh, like I said, I'm feeling better than much better than I was. Looks like I'm getting over whatever in the hell this was. Uh, uh, and it is strange. It like took a day and a half. She was taking care of me. Now I'm taking care of her. But that's what we're having to do. And uh, I let her take the Mucinex uh, children's style. She was talking about getting some for adult, but she's got high blood pressure like I do, so it wouldn't be a good idea. We can get her through this. I know it only took me so many doses, and it's about enough for her to get her through this too. So don't want to interrupt the meeting. We're going to have to go eat something. I hope to get back in time for the meeting tonight. I don't like to miss that, except when I felt lousy the other day. I just couldn't make it to the meeting. Besides that, I would have fallen asleep during part of it. Uh, that's just the nature of taking what had taken for it. Now I believe last night was the best sleep I've gotten in a long time. Woke up feeling much better than I have. Uh, that's about all I've got for now. Probably going to be, uh, well, we'll have a lot of returns tomorrow, particularly from my state. Oh, I wanted to tell you about this before I let you go. Um, they showed us samples at the local polls. One was a libertarian uh, ballot, one was straight Democratic, and I mean, it had Govichar all the way down through. And so we had to look for our candidate. They had the original going, the Cory Booker was on there. A whole mess of folks that aren't in the race were on there. But the other two didn't get a look at the one next to the straight Democratic ballot. But like I said, one of them was libertarian. And I don't know what the other one was, but it was kind of like they tried to sell you on something else where you won't vote for a Democrat. That sounds like this little red town in a red state to me. All right, I'll let you go. Have a good evening. Hope to join y'all later at the meeting. Uh, Keep in mind, this is for the Blue Dot family. I did my patriotic duty. I hope you have done yours, or you will shortly. Uh, my friends out on the West Coast have still got a bit of time. Well, everybody's got, even on the East Coast, they've got uh, about an hour left on the East Coast. We're not quite that now. But all right, I will let you go. Just remind you that I appreciate your cards and letters. Can also be reached at paypal.me/Randall Carvin. If you can help me out in that way, it's not a requirement as a Blue Dot, but it does keep things going here. Keeps us paying the rent, keeps the internet service on, which is not inexpensive. I've got 150 megabyte speed, but it costs 91.38 a month just for my internet. We'll let you go at this time with peace. Resist, persist, and insist that we get this fascist regime out of the White House. We're going to replace some people with all new Senate, all new House, or at least keep the majority we got in the House and even add to it and send Moscow Mitch home, send Leningrad Lindsay home, and we'll get the whole thing straightened out and have a Democratic president. We got two choices now because Tulsi Gabbard ain't going to do anything. All right, I'll let you go. I got a phone ringing. Have a good one, and maybe I'll see you later at the meeting. Bye bye for now. Share this shit, get it out there.